Hi, welcome. We are going to learn the 9th Canon of Christmas today. And if you've been doing these, you know that the past several of them have been working us through the Nativity narrative in Luke 2, and we've made it all the way up here to verses 15 and 16. So this is a three-part canon setting of those verses, and it's called When the Angels Went Away. So I'm here with my friends Miguel and Muirreann, and we're going to sing it for you and then teach it to you. We'll start by singing it once in unison and then only one time in a canon so you can hear what it sounds like. After that, we'll learn each phrase and then we'll try and piece them back together and sing at the end. So here's what it sounds like. Ready? When the angels went away from them, into heaven the shepherds said, to one another let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste, they went with haste.
When the angels went away from there, into heaven the shepherds said, to one another let us go over to Bethlehem and see
into heaven
this
the
thing that has
shepherds
happened
said,
which
to
the
one
Lord
another
has
let
made
us
to
go
us.
over
And
to
they
Bethlehem
went
and
with haste,
see
they went
this
with
thing that
haste.
has happened which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste, they went
This
with
thing
haste.
that has happened which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste, they went with haste.
And that's what it sounds like. So there are three phrases here. Because they're a little bit lengthy and just to make it easier to learn, I'm going to have them broken in halves for learning, and then we'll put them back together. So the first phrase, first half, sounds like this. Repeat after me. When the angels went away from them.
When the angels went away from them.
Second half. Into heaven the shepherds said.
Into heaven the shepherds said.
Good. Now let's put those two together from the beginning. First phrase. When the angels went away from them, into heaven the shepherds said.
When the angels went away from them, into heaven the shepherds said.
Good. Now moving on into the second phrase, we're going to repeat that said, because that's actually the downbeat there, and it'll be a little cumbersome if we leave it out. So the first half of that one sounds like this. Said to one another, let us go over. Ready, go.
Said to one another, let us go over.
Going on from there. To Bethlehem and see this thing.
To Bethlehem and see this thing.
Okay, and then there are a couple notes there that will actually overlap into the third phrase as pickups. So we're going to trim those out just for the sake of it flowing better. Let's do that whole second phrase, which will sound like this. Said to one another, let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing.
Said to one another, let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing.
Okay, now just because there are a whole lot of syllables here, we're going to repeat phrases 1 and 2 before we move on to 3. So let's just do it all together from the beginning. Ready?
When the angels went away from them, into heaven the shepherds said, to one another let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing.
Okay, now going into the third phrase, we're going to add 2 pickup notes into the first half. It will sound like this. That has happened which the Lord has made known to us.
That has happened which the Lord has made known to us.
Second half, And they went with haste, they went with haste.
And they went with haste, they went with haste.
All right, entire third phrase, and then we've got the whole thing. Sounds like this. That has happened which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste, they went with haste.
That has happened which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste, they went with haste.
Great. Okay, so those three phrases, we'll put them together, and we're going to sing 2 times through. I think that should be enough. Let's just go twice through in unison. And if you're getting off at the same spot every time, then that's a good sign you may want to repeat just that phrase a few times before we try to sing it as a canon. So right from the beginning, twice through. Ready?
When the angels went away from them, into heaven the shepherds said to one another, let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste, they went with haste. When the angels went away from them, into heaven the shepherds said to one another, let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste, they went with haste.
Great. Hope that was semi-comfortable, and if it was, let's just keep going, and we're going to sing it in a 3-part canon. I think we will go 3 times through like this. So if you'd like to, Miguel will be starting. You could just sing with him the whole time. I'll come in second, and Muirreann will come in third. So you can feel free to sing just with one of us, or divvy yourselves up if you're singing as a family or in a group. And we'll go 3 times through, right from the beginning, whenever you're ready.
When the angels went away from them, into heaven the shepherds said to one another, let us go over to Bethlehem and see
into heaven the
this
shepherds
said
to one another, let us go over to Bethlehem and see
into heaven
this thing that has happened which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste, they went
this thing that has happened which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste,
into heaven the shepherds said to one another, let us go over to Bethlehem and see
into heaven
this thing that has happened which the Lord has made known to them. And they went with haste, they went
this thing that has happened which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste,
into heaven the shepherds said to one another, let us go over to Bethlehem and see
into heaven
this thing that has
said
happened that the
to
Lord
one
has
another,
made
let
known
us go
to us.
over
And they
to
went
Bethlehem and
with haste,
see
they went
this
with
thing that
haste.
has happened which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste, they went with haste.
And that's what it sounds like. So I hope you had some success and at least some fun singing that together. And I hope you'll join us again tomorrow for the 10th Canon of Christmas. Thanks.